All right, guys. So today we're going to go over my top 3 favorite tips for new archers. This is going to be super beneficial for you. Even if you're not a new archer, this is just good to throw in your practice. So what we're going to go over is a tripod, which is going to help you film yourself, having a notebook, which is going to be important, recording that information. And then number 3 is having a good place to shoot. Ideally, you want to be able to have a place where you can stretch it out somewhere between 20 yards, upwards of 50 yards. If you want to extend it over than that, it just kind of depends on your comfortability with shooting your bow. So number 1, getting a tripod. Tripod's gonna be super beneficial for you because you can film yourself without having to have a partner with you. You can get these at Best Buy, Target, Walmart, online on Amazon, wherever. It doesn't have to be an expensive one, as long as it's got a connection at the top that you can attach your phone to. It's really simple and it's inexpensive. This is going to be imperative for you because you're going to be able to track your shooting. You're going to be able to look at your groups and then look back on your film and then see why you had bad shots, why you had good shots, and what your groupings were looking like, all from being able to record it. So I can't stress it enough. Absolutely need to have that. And that goes hand in hand with number 2. Number 2 is the notebook. This is a Moleskine notebook. I get these from Office Depot, Staples, Amazon, whatever. I like to spend a little bit more for a nice notebook, but again, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. The way you want to work these two together is you'll film yourself shooting an end, and then as soon as you're done, walk up to the target, get your notebook, draw a little crude drawing of the foam insert or the target, whatever you're shooting, and then plot your group on there. So that way, if you have a good group, you can look back on your footage and say, okay, I was pulling through really well on my shot, or whatever it was that you were doing well. You want to try to repeat that shot sequence. If you were having a bad end and you shot real crappy, vice versa, you can go back, look at the footage, and you'll be able to kind of make those adjustments from there. So over time, as you accumulate this data, you'll be able to look back on this notebook, you'll be able to look back on your footage and be able to utilize those to help keep yourself in a really consistent shooting shot sequence. And then number 3, really simple, you gotta have a good place to shoot. If you don't have an archery club or a range, you want to try to find somewhere that gives you the opportunity to be able to shoot 20 to 50 yards safely, comfortably, not around anybody. When I was first shooting, I didn't have a club to go to yet because I didn't know it existed. So I would go to random parks and go find places that were really far off the beaten path, take a target with me, and just go shooting. Main thing is get your reps in and do them very frequently as much as you can. So don't find something that's super far from home. Try to get someplace that's going to be really close to home. That way it's easy, it's manageable. Just like a gym routine and finding a good gym, you want to try to find somewhere that's close so you can stay on that routine. So top 3 things, get a tripod, record yourself. This goes hand in hand with the notebook so you can plot all your groupings, look back on that footage from the recordings that you have, and then number 3, have a good place to shoot. So hope this was helpful, guys. If you liked it, go ahead and subscribe, give me a like.